Thank you.
All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, we had a couple of little technical glitches at the onset there. With my apologies, but I think we are officially back.
So. Yeah.
Back on the horse.
Or black.
Yeah.
Which
there
one?
we go.
Oh.
Back and black.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Back in the saddle with.
Back in the saddle with the
lovely and incomparable Leela and Dylan. So we're just going through current events, going through opening remarks, as we are wont to do in our tidy little broadcast here.
Not forced to do. Never be forced to do it. Come on.
There's a dude with like a gun to our heads.
He's got a gun.
Can't see him, but
I'm gonna come.
Morse code blinking.
Morse code blinking.
SOS.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, this is just mine for this podcast.
That's fine.
Has to be fine.
I don't care. Hey, you left yours because you're an idiot.
No, I put it over there on the charger.
So we were just going through our usual.
Yeah. Introductions. What
our
up
usual,
in our lives.
Intros and pleasantries.
Things are going pretty
What about
and I
yourself,
think now,
Chang?
okay. Yeah, what about your opening remarks?
Come on.
Mine.
Because old boy may not be here for an end of month. I'm alone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Just
Everything's
making
good
sure
on our end.
everything's on the up and up. Audio's good, and yeah, we're ready to roll. We are ready to roll.
We've been rolling.
So we were talking just a minute ago during our technical downtime about stuff going on in the news. Dylan will be repatriated against his will.
Yeah, against my fucking will.
He will.
Because the world is on fire and everything is.
So he will be repatriated against his will, and will no longer have a lovely young lady against his willy.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Temporarily.
Temporarily. I mean, I don't understand how I'd come back here.
This is why the good Lord
sense.
bestowed on
I
us
think he meant
other bitches.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think he's talking about coming back. I think he's talking about.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, okay, so you get to a point in your life, sure, I mean, you're 80,000 years old or whatever, but... Is it better?
It sounds fine,
Deeper,
honest.
deeper.
Okay, so for me, over the last year, actually, it's been over the last 3 years. I mean, you date, you break up, you date, you break up. What the fuck is the point of
Did I
dating
tell you,
just to break
like
up?
a couple months ago, I went to church on Sunday, and we were singing from the hymnal, and there was a song. It's always like, you know, the blood of the shepherd or whatever, something like that. But he's like, yeah, go to page 139, deeper, deeper. I sang the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah. I sang fucking, swinging for the rafters with that one.
5 hours later,
Oh, you want?
Chang's still singing.
Oh, you want deeper?
This is what we're doing.
Oh,
all
you
right.
want deeper? Yeah, well, fucking.
No, you brought it up, so you got to sit with me talking about it now.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the point of dating if you're just gonna break up? I want a family. I want a nice wife, 80 kids, a whole village of children.
That's called a cult.
Yeah.
Not if they're all mine.
Not if you're from California. Then it's just a
Exactly.
fucking average
It's
person.
the best country in the world. We're not going to go into that right now because it is.
Huh?
It is.
What? We're not going to go
It
into
is.
California?
No.
If
No,
you did,
we're
then
going to California.
you'd be among like a very select few, because most are leaving California. They're fleeing. Exodus, movement of the people.
I mean, a lot of people are leaving a lot of places, and they're ending up in the United States. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
Celebrate. Yay.
Yeah. So Leela, we were just getting on to Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when is that anyway?
So the official day is Tuesday, but most people
That's
enjoy
right. Yeah.
partying over the weekend.
Adults.
So yes,
Yeah.
adults party
Okay.
on weekends. So,
Uh-huh.
so this weekend, I'm sure a lot of people will be partying, have a good time in their costumes.
Now I'm an alien, right? I'm like one of the aliens that the Biden administration
Illegal.
talked about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, not the border aliens, like fucking space
were you
aliens,
the
right?
were you the
Remember
fossil they found in Mexico?
when they started talking
Colombia.
about impeaching his fucking scumbag son?
Colombia.
And then he's like, "Oh, we got aliens. We captured them." It's like, right, yeah, okay. So let's imagine I'm an alien and I don't know anything about like Western tradition and culture. What is Halloween? Can you unpack that and tell me what it is?
It is a celebration of dressing up and having fun.
That's what
getting
it is
drunk.
now.
What does the word mean?
But
No idea.
It's kind of an odd word. Is it Native Indian?
It might be.
I know
Is it
like
is it
Halloween,
Cree or Ojibwe?
but
Is it
I
Apache?
I do believe it did derive from a pagan religion,
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
but
Mm.
I just like
how old is the pagan religion? It's pretty old, yeah.
pretty old.
Pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
Compared
I
to
don't know. I don't know all the history. I failed history, so
Well, apparently,
I,
a
don't-
little bird told me
I just like dressing up in fun
the
costumes.
the name of the celebration is Halloween, which comes from All Hallows Eve,
Yes,
right?
Hallows Eve.
What is the meaning of hallowed? Hallowed.
You tell me.
Hallowed be thy name, like that. Like godly, holy, sacred, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's All Hallows Eve. So what is the meaning of Eve? Like Adam and Eve?
I was thinking day before.
The day before.
Yeah.
So if it's the 31st and it's the Eve, then what is November 1st?
No,
Hallows
the-
Day.
The day of.
It is All
godly
Saints
day.
Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, November 1st is All Saints Day. So it's the festival the day before All Saints Day. And what do people do during this All Hallows Eve?
You get
They
candy.
dress up and drink, and then you give
No,
children.
what do fucking children do?
They go
during
trick or
this? Yeah.
They dress up. They
Yeah.
get.
And
they-
explain that. I'm an alien. What does that mean?
A bunch of cute little kids in their little costumes go door to door to strangers' homes,
Right?
and those
Why?
strangers give them candy.
Why?
Because we were told to do it.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what kind of costumes do they dress like Japanese schoolgirls or?
Some. Others
Some.
dress as ghosts
Yeah.
with
But-
pointy hoods.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's like witches.
little junior clansmen.
Like grandmasters. And
Yeah.
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 You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they go door to door. Why?
Candy.
Candy.
Sugar rush.
They just knock and you give them candy and they fuck off. They
Yeah.
just
I
bounce.
knock, I give them candy. They fuck off. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, if they don't fuck off, you have a problem.
So why is it on All Saints Day do children dressed up in ostensibly scary costumes and visit the homes around the neighborhood on the eve of All Saints Day? Why?
maybe it's.
To scare away the bad energy. I don't know.
Okay,
To
maybe it's
ward
like
off evil
releasing-
spirits.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe it's just like
They're
releasing. all
rendering a
this
service to the community,
Mm-hmm.
saying, "Hey, look, we'll scare the, we'll scare the bullbarkers out of your neighborhood, and you hook me up with a little bit of diabetes, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So, but recently, like a lot of other things, adults get a hold of that, and they're like, "Hey, how can I make this slutty?"
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I can see, Leela, you are in full regalia, full costume tonight.
Yes.
Can you tell me what is, for those who are adults and don't watch cartoons, what is your costume?
I am the purple-haired alien from Futurama, which it's an adult cartoon. Like it was on
Adult
Adult
as in
Swim.
like adult content, like
Yeah,
as in
adult
like
content
R-rated.
cartoon.
Yes.
Like adult cartoon.
No, it's not. It's on fucking network television.
It's
It-
like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
It's an adult
Yeah,
cartoon.
no, but I mean,
It's
it's not
not
adult
for-
like the adult section in the
It's
back
not
of
for
fucking Blockbuster.
children.
It's in
It
the
doesn't have like swinging fucking saloon
Blockbuster
doors.
No,
not
like-
a thing anymore.
Leela's best friend, well, not really best friend, but there's another character named Amy in
Yeah.
it, and she is, everyone knows she's a whore. Like,
Nice.
she just goes,
Hey.
she bounces planets to go,
Everybody knows I'm a. Never mind.
and she's like, oh, like she gets naked like 90% of the show.
Nice.
love it.
Nice. I got to check that out. But it is
It's
animation,
good.
right?
It is
Yeah.
animation,
So that
yeah.
would make me an incel if I was watching animation of nude women,
No.
like cartoons of nude women with like exaggerated big bulging eyes and like weird 9
Tentacles.
frames per second animation.
And tentacles.
And
It's
tentacles,
fun.
right? That would be Japanese. Then I would be like a fat fucking neckbeard
Hey, hey,
loser
hey.
watching anime, right?
Leela's mom has tentacles.
I can't grow a neck beard, okay?
Oh no, Leela's not an alien. She's actually a mutant. That's right.
So you're a
She
mutant.
thinks she's an alien
only
for a
has one
long
eye,
time
right?
because she was abandoned by her
Isn't she a
parents.
cyclops?
She has one eye. She's
Oh, wow.
She has a one eye, but she's.
Is it a pretty eye?
It is.
She's got a
okay.
weird
But you don't talk
hand.
about her eye.
No.
She
She's
doesn't
got a
wanna
weird
talk about
hand.
it.
She don't want to talk about it?
She does not have a weird hand.
It's a small hand.
She
and when
doesn't.
she grabs your, it makes it look huge because it's small.
It's
So, yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot is
I
making
think you're
sense right now.
projecting.
A lot of things are making sense right now.
Yeah, I'm coping.
Mm.
It's fine.
I've seen you gravitating towards the
Small.
smaller statured,
Sided. Yeah.
little people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
wrong with
So
little people?
Dylan, tell me about your costume.
My costume is perfect. Okay. I get it from China.
Mhm.
I'm not wearing a costume. Okay.
Okay.
What about yours?
I'm
Jordan
okay.
Belfort.
You ever see like interviews with Jordan Peterson when he's on vacation? Like
Yeah.
he doesn't have the collar shirt. He still wears the
Blazer?
a smart sport coat, and but then he'll have like a V-neck T-shirt just to be chill, right? So, but because it's a Halloween costume, it's not. I'm not just Jordan Peterson. I'm slutty Jordan Peterson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take off the V-neck though?
Listen, sunshine, I'll toss your fucking salad. Yeah, yeah. And then what? And then what? When they kick down the doors and I start fucking blowing you, then what? Bucko.
Spot
Good
on.
costume.
Spot
That's what's good costume. Jesus. Oh my God.
Oh, where's Stu Beef to tell us how delightful this is?
I don't have
Oh,
a
boy.
costume. Halloween's over for me
Why?
because I'm angry at the world.
Why are you angry at the world?
Why am I angry at the world? I had to leave.
Other than it being on fucking fire.
Okay, well, yeah,
And World War
it can be
III
on
is about
fire,
to
but
start
it goes
over
back to what I was
fucking
talking about.
retards
It goes
that have
back to
been
what I was talking about.
bitching and complaining about Trump, who started no aggression, who started no wars at all. Now everything's going to hell in a handbasket, and they're like, still it's better. Still it's better. And it's like, dude,
Okay, it's
any
not
other
better.
time in history,
It's
this
not
is when they
better.
started rounding people up.
It's not better.
Because when they can't think responsibly.
I don't like
this
Biden.
is when they, yeah.
I don't like Trump. I like Trump more than Biden. And it was better, and now it's worse. So
Nobody
what do we
fucking
do?
cares if you
What do
like
we-
or
I know-
dislike
no,
the,
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
It's
The
just a
point
matter of what's better and
is he's
what's
setting
worse.
the fucking world on fire,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this little cunt, this fucking mushmouth puppet that you've got now, and all of his
Trump too,
cronies are absolutely fucking setting it ablaze. And every fucking flaccid, fucking impotent piece of shit is like high-fiving. Yeah, neckbeards. Yeah. And it's like, ugh.
I'm flaccid right now. Come on.
You're flaccid with rage.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. I really am. I fucking hate the world.
I'm gonna come.
Nice. Nice.
I could if I could.
So, speaking of the world being on fire, right? We've got that little situation in the Balkans right? That little unpleasantness.
China flying over, right?
Well, okay. Tell me about that. Remember, I'm ET. I don't have a.
There was nothing. We just did I mean, the United States had a joint exercise with what was it? South Korea and Japan for the first time ever. 3 nations, one show of force with their air force.
Yeah.
Incredible. China had a big problem with that.
I think it's entirely credible. It's entirely credible.
Yeah, because it happened. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, it got me hard just looking at it. I mean, China just had a little problem with it. China always has a problem with people flying over neutral airspace.
Well, if you were like, for example, if you were getting hard, right, and you were to stand directly outside of some woman's apartment door, like with a blazing hard on, and you're just pacing back and forth, you know, the hallway of her apartment building, right? So far, right? Cool. So far, it's fine. You didn't go in her apartment, right?
No.
So why don't she shut the fuck up? Jesus.
She should.
So then, she notices that you're hovering around her door, right? Her door. Nobody else's. You really kind of seem interested as to what's going on in her little part of the world. And then she comes out with a tennis racket and waves you off.
No, you shoot her.
She comes out with a tennis racket and fucking shoos you away like a raccoon off the porch, right? Now that is just unsafe. Brazen.
She came at you with a tennis.
Brazen and just like unwarranted aggression.
It really is.
Right?
Yeah. So you shoot her because you have your concealed weapon on you.
Right.
It's legal at that point in certain states.
Right. But going like thousands of miles away from your own borders
No, we're here.
to hover around the doorstep of somebody else with a boner and then saying, hey, I'm not in your apartment, I'm just in the fucking hallway.
Yeah.
And then when they come and say, hey, shoo, get the fuck away from here. Unprovoked aggression, I tell you. Well, this is what's happening with China.
Operating in neutral airspace.
They're talking about all these Chinese fighter jets that are harassing. You know, there was a Canadian fucking C-130, one of those transport. I don't know what they do. Fucking delivering fucking maple syrup somewhere or something. You know, but they're like, oh, it was being harassed. That Canadian C-130 was being harassed by Chinese fighter jets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where was it? China. So, and I was thinking, like, how the fuck did those Chinese fighter jets get all the way to Vancouver? You know, they got a lot of range. But it turns out, no, the C-130 was like in the strait between Taiwan and China, which is like, yeah, fuck off, right? So there's that one, and that was supposed to be the next one, wasn't it? So we got the Balkans one, right? We got the. What's going on there? What's going on with that? Fucking Ukraine. Is that even still happening? I haven't heard anything about that. Zelensky must be fucking pissed. He must be like, hello.
Distraction.
Hello.
What's going on? But
Give me more money. Distraction from what?
Sorry. We gotta get our
honestly,
drugs.
I've been.
Oh, yeah. Drugs are bad.
I have to be honest. I don't pay attention to the news. I don't.
Well, yeah, as an adult, I mean, that's, you know, the safe and responsible thing to do, right? Just completely disregard and ignore. It's fine.
That's
fine.
Yeah.
You know, while it all burns. But is that still a thing? Is that still going on?
Yes. All of the things are still going on.
Word on the street is that we pulled troops out of Poland, but that's redirected towards Kuwait for this brand new, gorgeous, absolutely delectable conflict that's happening between two formidable opponents that aren't really formidable, but you know.
Fermentable?
It's fermentable. That's for sure.
So that's still going on. It's just nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit anymore.
Right.
Honestly, I mean
That's
that's kind
too
of how it
bad.
goes. Our attention span.
I feel kind of bad
Our
for.
attention span as like
what's his tits?
in a world setting is probably like 4 months, 6 months max.
Yeah.
That's our attention span. So come on, you gotta get with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 to 6 months. That's all you get on the world stage nowadays.
For what?
Any global publicity.
And then
war going on,
they come out with that long vaudeville cane
Yep.
and they just fucking grab you by the neck and pull you off.
They're like, yeah, this is it, and everyone's like, oh my god.
Huh.
4 to 6 months later, it's a new conflict or a new issue like COVID or what, we won't talk about that, but yeah. Now it's Hamas in Israel.
Oh yeah. What's their problem? What are they mad about? Hamas.
Who? Hamas?
Yeah. Do you like them?
No.
Are you a Hamas sexual?
I'm gonna get in
Thank
trouble
you.
here. I think any.
I don't condone Hamas sexuality. I'm against it. Look, I don't care how unpopular it makes
Okay,
me.
so I will tie this back to the United States Constitution, right? Why we broke off from Britain.
The Constitution,
Yeah.
which fucking matters, right?
Not really anymore. It's 2023, not
Yeah.
1770.
Yeah, you have Star Chamber fucking fucking foreign financed attorneys general. What do they call that?
Yeah, it's like it is the Attorney General. Yeah.
District attorneys
District attorneys.
that are
General, yeah.
like completely leading this whole fucking shit show to prosecute the political opposition.
Yeah.
Exactly what Zelensky did.
It's
like he
happened
outlawed
all over
he
the world,
outlawed other fucking political parties.
But it happened all
and
over.
now,
Yeah.
look at
yeah.
oh my god, the fucking audacity of people. You get these fucking retards like Sean Penn and Ben Stiller, and they're like, and they keep repeating the same line. You ever notice that sometimes in the news? They have these reels too, and the newscaster just keeps
Something.
repeating the same thing,
that-
and they're like. But you hear the celebrities
months,
all saying the
Chang.
same thing. When that fucking shit started, you hear them all going like, "He's basically my hero."
Yeah.
And it's like,
4 to 6 months. They have
Aren't
to
you a
have 4 to
fucking
6
adult?
months worth of
Who
content.
the fuck are you talking about? Your hero? What, like Superman? Like fucking Aquaman? Jason Momoa's your fucking hero? What are you,
Aquaman?
9? Grow the fuck up.
Jason
I heard
Momoa is
I
a
heard Ben
world
Stiller
treasure,
saying
okay?
that. He's basically my hero. And then I heard like people that I know, people that I know and like saying the same thing. Oh, he's basically my hero because he's got like the fucking yellow and blue on his social media fucking, and I'm like, dude, you know what? That's not gonna age well, right? That little soundbite of you being a fucking moron is not gonna age well. So I don't know, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna fucking start calling people out all the time, and
I mean, you
no.
could, but then you'll
No.
get shot.
Shot? Why?
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, political opposition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh.
But back to it. I don't do a lot of research into what's going on with like global
You hide it
politics.
extremely well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I did do research into this conflict that's going on right now, and it's been going. It's not an old. It's not a new conflict. It's an old conflict. But if you have somebody, a political regime or political party that you think is overstepping in any way, you have a right to push them away, with arms, without arms.
With a fucking tennis racket
That's-
when the guy's standing in your hallway with a boner.
Yeah,
right?
and then the guy with the boner.
Yeah,
pulls a
like
gun
the
on you and
Canadian
he shoots you.
C-130. Fuck off.
But the guy pulls a gun on you and he shoots you because you had a tennis racket. So you're like,
I don't think he's. But
it's
you know
not my
what?
fault, but
I don't think
provoked
he.
him, right?
I don't think the Chinese
No,
fighter jet said "fuck off" in English.
No,
I
they
think he
did.
said
They said
something
this is
more
Chinese
like.
airspace.
I
Can
think
you
he
please
said,
leave?
and I quote, something more to the effect. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah. He probably said something closer to something a little bit more like that, right? Yeah. But that wasn't Chinese.
No, you have a right to try to push away
Oh,
that
God.
political agenda, but do you have a right to kill innocent people? Probably not. It's the same with Israel too. They've been killing. If you look back to 2008,
They were taking the babies out of the incubators. You remember that? Remember that story?
If you look back,
Remember
to
the babies in the
2008, though,
incubators? Remember in Gulf War 1.0? They're like, oh yeah, they were going into Kuwait and they were fucking dumping babies out of the incubators, and I'm like, what do soldiers need fucking incubators for? Are they growing mushrooms? Like what are they fucking? But it made for a compelling story, right? A compelling story. Yeah. Oh no. Oh my God, they're fucking with babies. Oh no. We better do something about that, because they always have to depict their adversary as an irrational actor.
Yeah.
Right?
You have
that
to.
God forbid you should be like, yeah, it's horrible, but they might maybe not justifications, but reasons, right? Things contributed to the reasons, things contributed to why things are going this way right now. Fuck no. No. Irrational actor. Putin's a brutal, bloodthirsty. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm with you, Hillary. Examples, please. I'm not going to dignify. Of course you're not. Because you're fucking lying. That's why, right? And that's what they always do. He's using weapons on his own people. You hear that every fucking time. Every time. And what kind of weapons? Not nuclear weapons. Chemical weapons. Why? Because the
so
Geneva
horrible.
Conventions
It's banned from
completely
Geneva
fucking
Conventions.
outlaw that. And the
Yeah.
second you go chemical, we can lace up our boots and take over your fucking shit.
Yeah,
So they're always making up. Remember the bitch on CNN in Syria? She's like fucking Assad's was fucking winning. Why would he start bombing his own people with chemical weapons? Because that would fucking bring us in. That would,
United
and then the
States
chick from
killed more
CNN,
people
she
with
picks up this
chemical weapons
backpack
than
and she's
the
like,
Middle East.
scratch. Yeah, tastes burny. Yeah, that's chemicals for sure. It's like, really? Chemical weapons are to fucking kill droves of people, and you're basically licking a backpack and saying, yep, there's the evidence.
That's
fucking insane.
That's how it was, but the United States killed more people with chemical weapons in the Middle East than any organization, terrorist or not. Over the
Allegedly.
last 20 years.
Allegedly.
I mean, we walk into a city and it would be, there'd be women, children on the ground dead from chemical weapons from us. Us.
Killing like a comedian at the Apollo?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Like, let's do this and say it's that.
Yeah.
Fuck that school.
Of
you
course.
just dropped a
Dude, that's
chemical
fucking
bomb
liberal
on.
strategy 101.
Fuck that school. Yeah. I know,
accuse
it's
accuse
stupid.
your adversary of doing exactly
Of
what you're
course.
doing yourself.
Of
Exactly
course,
what
of
you're doing
course.
yourself.
We got off.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Israeli-Palestine Hamas conflict right now.
Yeah.
We're not getting off topic into Kuwait, Syria, Afghanistan,
Homosexuals.
Iraq, Iran.
That's not to be confused with homosexuals.
Yeah.
That's just
Hamas,
somebody who
yeah.
really
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
likes hummus like
But
a bit
did-
too much.
So an unprovoked. Okay, wait. So everyone says an unprovoked attack on Israel, right? Was it unprovoked? No, it's been fucking festering since 2008. The only reason why I feel like it's getting as much publicity as it is now is because in 2023 it is the first time that there have been more Israeli deaths than Palestinian since 2008.
Oh.
That's my thought on the topic.
Oh.
The first year since 2008, there's been more deaths on the Israeli side than Palestinian.
Yeah, but a week later, is that still the case?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's still more.
A week? Maybe like 2 weeks later it was the case. But now
is
we're
there
just,
is there still more carnage on one side as opposed to the other?
Of course.
Like,
now it's just like green lit. Let's level Hamas, like
Right.
the Gaza Strip.
Yeah,
Let's just
so-
level it. We drop notes from airplanes, but everyone's listening, right? There's.
Yeah.
Even who, fucking Putin even said there's 2 million people living in the Gaza Strip.
yeah.
Like, UN needs to find a way to resolve this conflict and establish peace, or hundreds of thousands of
The
innocent lives are
UN.
gonna fucking exactly.
Right.
Who turned him
Like
down?
they've ever fucking resolved anything.
Russia wanted to join the UN in what 2004,
Hmm.
and then what did Bush say to him? Putin said, "Oh, I won't tell you what Bush said to me." You know, hearsay, whatever. But yeah, it's the same fucking shit.
Isn't
The same
Russia?
fucking shit.
Doesn't Russia have a permanent? Isn't Russia a permanent member of the UN Security Council? Like, don't they have fucking veto power? Russia, China, the U.S., England, and France.
I think it's just like, hey, who has the most nuclear weapons? Okay, we can vote on this. Yes.
My button's bigger than yours, and it works. Remember that? Yeah. And then remember
It's
when
fun. It's fun.
remember when he fucking stepped over the DMZ in his suit
Yes.
and his big stupid ridiculous fucking red tie?
Yes.
Like no body armor, no fucking nothing. He just steps right over and he's like, "Come here, Rocket Man. Come on, bring it in." And then he did that fucking handshake where he pulls him in, and that was it. You know?
Yeah.
Look at now. Look at now. Everyone's a fucking coward. Wow. Anyway. Okay, so there's that. So what's the right side anyway? The right side, because everybody's going fucking nuts. If you're a Hollywood insider, then you have to.
I don't think there is
like-
a right side because I
Of course,
know.
there's not. I was being facetious, but
Yeah.
I know. Well, like I have family that are involved in the Israeli side, and so I get all of Israel's in the right news, but at the same time, I know a lot of people that are on like the Palestinian side, and I get their news. So I'm getting both sides of what the media is saying, who's right and who's wrong,
I kind of feel like
and it's
like somebody's explaining their pronouns to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
about I just don't give a fuck?
yeah, and
Can I reserve the right to not give a fuck?
media
That's all.
media in general will tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So unless you are Israeli or you are Palestinian, then who's to know who's right and wrong? Because the media is always going to tell you what you want to hear.
So what are they saying now? There's the kidnapping, right? They're kidnapping people, and then Biden was talking about the babies' heads chopped off, and apparently later it was like, well, there's not really any evidence of that.
Yeah.
But it's clickbait, right?
Yeah.
It's like the babies in the incubators, right?
Yeah.
And that turned out to never have happened. Like the fucking Canadian journalist investigated it,
Yeah.
and it turned out that the girl who was there at the inquiry, she was crying, "Oh, and they took the babies in the incubators," and everyone's like, "Yeah." No one stopped and said, "What the fuck do they want incubators for? It doesn't matter, right?" Oh, because irrational actor, right? But then it turns out that the girl who was fucking crying in front of the cameras was not even a nurse, like she said. She was like the niece of one of the fucking Kuwaiti royal family. Right? And it was all just to fucking,
Yeah.
it was all just to justify marching in, right?
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, they do have to justify it, right? It seems
Yeah.
like they don't, but they fucking do.
And they pay people to do it for them.
Well, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
They pay
Astroturfing.
PR firms to do it. You know?
Astroturfing. That's
Yeah.
actually what it's called.
Yeah.
Astroturfing.
Yeah. The
Paying people to put out whatever you want them to put out.
mhm.
Politically, environmentally, whatever.
I want you to, you know what? I want you to put out this fire in my pants whenever you
So-
fucking hit me with those blue eyes.
So
That's what I
how-
want.
How do you? They used to be green, actually, like
Yeah.
deep green.
Yeah.
The point is, you put out. This is all I'm saying.
Not
right?
anymore.
Why? Why?
I'm spoken for.
Jesus.
Yes.
Good Lord.
You hate to see it, but I love to see it.
Yeah.
Are you gay?
Answer the
Yes.
question.
Yes, I
Are
am.
you gay?
So gay.
It's okay to be a little gay.
Yeah.
okay to
What's
be
wrong?
very
Just a
gay.
sprinkle.
It's okay to be very gay.
Just a smattering of
Smattering?
homosexuality is fine. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Kiss me on my mouth 2 times.
Nice.
Unprovoked.
That's
and he
hot.
liked
It's
it.
unprovoked.
Yeah.
Chang, it's unprovoked.
And you liked it.
Unprovoked homosexual aggression.
Homosexual aggression.
Homosensual.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now you speak my language.
Yep. 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 So yeah, so you got all the celebrities, and they're fucking frantically just trying to choose a side here, right?
Yeah.
So you've got all the Hollywood types,
Yeah.
and they're let me see. I guess people that right now, those who are kind of traditionally conservative are on the Israel side, and those who are traditionally liberal are kind of on the Palestine side. And
What is that? Doesn't
they're
have
trying to say
anything
the
to do-
Palestine side is the same as the Hamas
It
side.
literally has nothing to do with
And it's like,
liberal or
what?
conservative. Come on.
And
Come on.
people that, have an identity of, the long, beautiful, rich tradition of Judaism in the West are usually somehow affiliated with some kind of liberal, causes. So you get a bunch of them, and they're like, hey, but it's like, I'm just fucking cross-eyed with this. And what the fuck?
I think you're cross-eyed. My bad.
What I was gonna say with your the traditional West, like the traditional people with the West. Again, I have family.
Jameson shots or whatever shots they want, please.
That
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know about the whole liberal and conservative because, like, it's more so geared towards like the religion that's involved.
Which one?
Like the Jewish religion
Yeah.
is what is the from what I understand, and I haven't done any research. I only know what I've seen through my friends and family on both sides. But it's about the Jewish religion and these temples and stuff.
Did you
in
did you
the
hear about the
crossfire.
Dave Chappelle sketch?
Oh God.
And he's talking about he said, yeah, I'm looking at a script for a movie, right? So it's these people, they leave Earth, right? And they go and colonize another planet. And then thousands of fucking light years or whatever kind of space time. And he goes, a bunch of time later, they decide, we don't want to live in space anymore. We don't want to live on this other planet anymore. We want to go back. We want to go back to Earth. And so then they come back to Earth, and now Earth has changed since they've been gone, and they're like, yeah, fuck this. We're going to fucking blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, so basically, the movie's going to be called Space Jews. And it's like, ooh, jeez.
Okay.
Ooh, jeez. You can tell a guy's uncancelable when he tries to pull one like that.
Do
right?
yeah, whatever.
It's like, but I guess his argument is like, okay, you wandered off fucking, hundreds or even 1,000 years ago, and now you're like, oh, well, we have every right to just come back. And, okay, well, sure, you do, but you can't go back and act like it's fucking yours and it belongs to you. Like, I can't, because my ancestors came from France in, the 1600s. I can't fucking very well go back to France and kick some fucking Jewish people out of their house and say, sorry, I'm a Frenchie, fuck off, And I guess, that's what a bigot would say, right? Which I'm not saying. I don't know if Chappelle was saying that, but yeah, I'm not trying to go back to France either, or fucking Scotland, the mutt that I am, the mishmash of all kinds of fucking cultural refuse that comprises me. But you know what? I think this whole discussion has left kind of a sour, bitter taste in our
It's
mouths.
kind of weird, yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? I think we should take the advice of 9 out of 10 dentists and rinse.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you say we rinse? Cheers.
Cheers, Chang. It doesn't feel good.
You hear any good jokes lately?
It doesn't feel good.
It
It
doesn't?
will later.
It's supposed to hurt.
Later, but it
You know that, right? Whiskey's supposed to hurt.
This was Captain. I
was
wanted
talking to a lady
Captain,
the other
but-
day, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to get drunk?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't drink." I was like, "Why? Why do you have like childhood trauma or something?" Or because that's like a great reason to either drink way too much or not at all. And she goes, "No, I don't like the taste of alcohol." I'm like, "Nobody fucking likes the taste of alcohol. What are you talking about?" Right? I don't drink because I like the taste. I drink because it fucking saves lives. You know how many people I haven't fucking murdered because I could just go get drunk instead? Yeah. Yeah. None of them are in this room right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
This
Yeah.
mic is off, by the way.
Huh?
I think this mic is off.
Did you turn the button off?
No, it's on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because you, when you went to the
Yeah.
the little boy, when you went to powder your
Oh, you
nose.
just turned it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
dropped your volume. But, yeah. So anyway, so the celebrity war, so you've got them. Then you've got academics. What the fuck is going on with college campuses? I feel like Jerry Seinfeld. What is going on with college campuses?
I have no idea.
They love the Palestinians.
I haven't been to college in like
7 years.
7
Yeah.
7 years.
It's like Seinfeld shows up on a campus and he's like, Newman.
I hate school, so
Yeah, so do I. That's why I chose to fucking stay in it forever. Yeah. Why do you hate school, Leela?
so I'm not very good at it. So, and like most
Yeah, that's why I
most-
hate marriage.
most trades that I'm interested
I
in,
fucking
you
suck at it.
don't have to go through all the hoops of college.
Sure.
Like they're just stuff that you can research and learn on your own.
Well, you go to college because you're too fucking useless to do a trade, right? You're too artificial. You're too much of a fucking pansy, and you can't do anything. So you go to college.
I went to college for 2 years, but I.
Oh
the-
yeah,
the thing
you
I
got
do-
me. You got me beat.
The thing I do like about school, I will say, is it makes it a little bit like easier to get into
Yeah.
because you you are put on this set schedule every day. You go to your classes, you do the work, and then you get your degree and all that stuff. But if
Eventually,
you have
yeah.
the drive to do it yourself, that's better in my opinion. So
Sure. Yeah. Well, and to do what?
all sorts of things. So I went to school to become a zookeeper.
Yeah. Zoos are useful, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So rehabilitation zoos.
I'm not gonna come out and say like fuck the zoos. Fucking zoos control Hollywood. I'm not gonna. No. I'm not gonna do any of that.
Fuck the zoos a
Those
little
fucking
bit.
the zoos control the media. Damn it.
They've done amazing things with reconservation, right?
when
But-
it's
Oh,
when they're
fuck, here we
when
go
they're
again.
Oh god,
Jesus
here we
Christ.
go again.
Dylan and his fucking
Dylan is
shrubs.
on it right
Jesus Christ. He
On
gets.
it.
I won't.
He
I
starts
won't get into
fucking
the
crying
dark
every time he
history
sees a
of
twig on the
zoos.
ground.
Keep going, Leela, please.
I'm gonna turn your fucking mic off again.
Turn my mic
There are as many good zoos out there as there are bad ones.
There are more bad zoos than good zoos. That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't judge all zoos.
No, just judge
Right.
one or
Right.
two,
Yeah. Yeah.
3 max. 3.
Don't start
all you
fucking
get is
rounding up the zoos just yet.
What do the zoos do?
Right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
They just have all the money.
Right?
That's it.
First, they came for the
There's
zoos.
a lot of zoos that have no money.
And I said nothing because I'm not an animal in captivity. Then,
I am.
yeah. Yeah. Meow. Meow. All right. So, question.
Answer.
Question.
Daily double.
Since we're talking about school, right? Should all majors be treated equally?
No.
Should federal taxes fund your fucking hobby?
Yes. No. Hobby? No.
No.
No. Hobby?
Not-
No.
Like, if you study mechanical engineering, you're probably going to build some shit at some point in your life, right?
Yeah.
You're going to build a staircase. You're going to build a fucking building, a bridge that thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of people are going to drive over, right?
But sometimes it starts as a hobby.
Hang on.
It starts as a
Hang
hobby,
on.
then you go to
If you're
school.
studying gender theory, right? Is it the same as if you're studying mechanical engineering or structural engineering or,
No.
you know, is it the same? And should the federal or whatever municipal, I think municipal taxes go into like elementary school and shit like that, or property taxes, right? But anyway, should taxpayers be on the hook because you want to study queer theory?
Well, both majors can help people. So it just depends on how.
I'm listening. One puts millions of cars. One puts millions of cars and resources and everything that society needs across a bridge. What does the other do? What does queer theory do?
It could possibly help lower.
Other than create a 41% fucking attempted suicide rate,
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
pre and post op.
I think we need to help those people a little more.
The more research you
But
do
dude,
on
is
what's going
fucking
on.
is going into a university campus and studying under some fucking nitwit, is that helping? Like, people have mental derangements. People have like mental disorders, and they need fucking help. Everybody kind of nodding in agreement and saying like, yeah, you know, just embrace it and the problem will go away. Well, no, the problem's not going away. So in the meantime, does the fucking government need to be using taxpayer funds to fucking fund programs that are not STEM related, right? That are not like, yeah, if you want to study English literature, that's a fucking hobby, right? Maybe you're slick and you can parlay that hobby into a job.
full-blown,
Maybe you
yeah.
can become a fucking classic literature professor, and that's fine. You'll do well. But we're not going to fucking pay for it. We need engineers, fucker.
Yeah.
Right?
But
We need people who build bridges. We don't need people who invent fucking pronouns and hundreds of genders.
So I do agree. I do. But
Can you agree into
those-
the microphone, or are you too cool
those-
for that?
No. Those.
That's better.
So the engineers, right? The mathematicians that support the engineers, right? They should be funded.
Mathematologists.
Mathematologists. No.
Well,
Scientists.
is the fucking tax pay issue in general, are they even helping what needs to be helped? Are they even helping mechanics?
yeah,
Are they even
I mean-
helping engineers? Because there's
That-
still a shit ton of potholes.
But that's the problem that he's trying to address right now. Like,
Well,
of-
what?
of
Well, that's an
course.
excellent question. Why are there, so many fucking potholes? Where are funds going, right?
into pockets.
They're not going to
How much
anybody.
money did your government
they're
just
going to
give to?
They're not going to any hobby or any.
Can you drink tap water in fucking Detroit? No.
I don't know.
Can you drive
I've never
down a
been to
fucking
Detroit. You
street
can drink
without
tap
wrecking
water in
your
Florida.
your brand new electric fucking dumbass car? No.
You can drink spring water in Florida. Also, that's a big issue.
Wow.
Zephyr Hills is trying to take Floridian Springs.
Uh,
So
Because
you
they
want
want to bottle it and sell it and make money.
of course.
but it's
But-
drying out the springs.
But what we're talking about right now is
I know.
whether those
Sorry.
select career paths.
Did you
should
ever
be
see that?
funded
Did you
or
ever
not.
see those fucking those images? They've got these giant bags, and they fill up like
Mine's-
fresh water.
Yours is not having
and they fill up these giant, massive, like these bags that are like the size of a super tanker, and they fill them up with fresh water, and they tow them in the ocean behind a tanker to China. So they're sucking
Amazing.
the fucking fresh water dry out of places that have it in abundance, and selling it at like who the fuck has the right to sell that?
Yeah.
You know?
People that bought it. Right? Modern day capitalism, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I feel like if we do it right, you should be able to equally fund everyone just a little bit. Because you don't need a massive amount of money all at once. Like
you do. You do. You do. You need
I-
a
Like,
massive
I mean,
amount of
I would,
money.
if I had a massive amount of money all at once, I'd probably do something ridiculous with it. But
Like buy a Ferrari or something for $500,000.
no, that's the gayest thing you could ever fucking
No, he
do.
wants the
cool. Come on,
biggest-
That's
what's going
gayer
on with
than
a
like
Ferrari?
just
Come
sucking a
on.
bunch
he
of
wants the
dicks.
biggest, baddest boat.
And with a 200-foot yacht.
Like everybody
with
else.
10 bedrooms, 18 bathrooms. Because we get drunk and we gotta pee.
I feel like there's when it comes to like the mental health industry in all of its levels, it's all
I
into
love
one.
the mental health industry. Like,
It is an
are you in the
now.
industry? How long have you been working in the industry? Dude's like fucking drilling someone's skull out.
But I know, but you can't just take one little, like the gender identity. You can't just take one little thing and be like, does this need the funding? But because it's a whole world, it's all wrapped together. You can't just take one small part, because that's not. Of course, you can't fund one tiny part by itself. It should all be equally
I guess
spread out.
I guess, but I guess that's the essence of my question. Should it be equally funded? Like something that leads to progress and something that leads to gridlock, should they be equally funded? Right? Like, what is it? Critical race theory, right? Is that helping to unfuck us socially? Or just fucking bury us deeper in our own fucking shit? So why the fuck would we fund that,
Yeah.
right? It's disempowering. It's isolationist. It fucking puts us against each other instead of bringing us together. So why the fuck would we? Now, if you want to pursue that as a hobby, you're free to do so. But the government shouldn't be fucking footing the bill for that. Fuck
Again,
that.
not with one small part like that. Now,
So what about, like, okay, so how do you feel about saying STEM fields, right? Science, technology, engineering, mathematics, right? Let's keep them sacred and keep ideology out of it. Because already STEM fields are the only disciplines on a university campus that are not completely fucking overrun by ideologues. But it's encroaching. Right?
Well, yeah,
Because now you have people in the medical field that are like, oh, no hormone replacement and fucking this and that. Because they're getting a fucking paycheck.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Do they really
exactly
give a
it.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going
I
to cut a little
do-
girl's tits off. I'm going to tell a little boy to cut off his dick because he fucking looked at something pink once.
I will
know?
say, when it comes to like ideology, yeah, that's when it gets messy, because everybody's gonna have their own ideas and own way of thinking, and you can't make everybody happy at the same time when it comes to thoughts and like your personal beliefs. You can't make everybody happy. But when you get down to the mechanics, like you said, mathematics,
And
how
and
shit
what part of mathematics is belief based?
Well, way back in the day.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But
And then, like,
it used-
mechanics.
But now they have Common
That's how
Core.
things
Now they have
work.
common core math
It
that they're
used to
teaching,
be
which is
ideology,
like
though.
no.
It
No,
used
you
to
can
be
still be right
ideology.
even when you're wrong. It's like what the fuck?
But it.
That's what
Core-
happens when you let ideologues into STEM fields.
But core
right?
fundamentals that we know today were ideologues back before we were
Example.
intelligent enough. I mean, for example, like how long it takes the sun or the Earth to rotate around the sun. Like, why is the moon where it's at? It was everyone look. It wasn't common knowledge. It wasn't accepted widely. It wasn't.
Or
It was pushed away for a large moment in history until it was brought on as okay, this is common knowledge, this is accepted widely. So what
It's agreed upon. That's called the modern world.
Yeah.
That's called the modern era.
the
And where
modern
we are
fucking
now
era.
is
Yeah.
postmodernism, which is trying to take over. Which says that
Modernism.
fuck your
It's
bridges, fuck
modernism.
your skyscrapers, 2 plus 2 can be 5.
No.
We
No.
the entire modern world was built on agreed upon truths, like 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah.
Like a man is a man, a woman is a woman.
Yeah.
Some people don't fucking like that because it's disempowering. So they want to thrust their fucking weakness. They want to thrust their illness to the forefront and say, "Hey, in the postmodern world, my weakness trumps 2 plus 2 is 4." That's a fucking problem. That is a
Yeah.
big fucking problem.
Yeah.
And that's where we are. Right? That's why we have like people constantly fucking lying at the top of their lungs, directly in our faces, right? And they're like, "Black Lives Matter." I'm like, who the fuck said otherwise?
yeah.
Right? Who the fuck said I didn't fucking like? Why do you presuppose that anybody fucking said differently? Right? Really? Are you fucking serious? Oh, the instances of fucking brutality against trans people. Evidence. Show me. Show me how trans people are being fucking hunted in the streets where it's not drug related, right? Where it's not a fucking gangster using a trans identity as a fucking shield, right? Who the fuck is hunting down gays? Who is hunting down trans people? And where are these fucking cops that are hunting, brown people for sport? It simply doesn't fucking exist, right? But in a postmodern world, I can just say it, and it's the flavor of the day. And policy, thanks to ideologues in universities, it's creating an entire new fucking generation of people who think the fucking way we tell you to think, right? It's thought policing.
Yeah.
And that's the essence of my question, right? Well, some people want to. I'm making fun of your voice. It's lovely, right? But like, oh yeah. But it's like you gotta be aware of the fucking dangers of this because it is nefarious, and it has no fucking interest in your getting well or your development or your prosperity or your peace and enjoyment in your life. Fucking none at all, right? All it wants to do is rub lies in your fucking face. We're looking at, Soviet era fucking propaganda and witch hunting right now.
Yep.
That's what we're fucking living in. And unfortunately, Dylan's got to fucking go back to that in a fucking minute or two. Jesus Christ, I don't fucking wish that on my
I'm
worst
gonna
enemy.
fight
And I don't really
every
have any
day,
enemies.
though. Not today though, because I didn't go to work. But
No.
every other day that I go to work,
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight not to go back.
Hmm.
It's been a while since I've left the country, and being out of country for so long, it's been really fucking nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Hey, I got an idea. Hear me out. Skeet surfing.
How do you do that?
Shooting skeet from a surfboard. I saw it in a movie once.
Like a
I saw it in a
brothel?
movie with Val
surf
Kilmer.
and-
Yeah, surfing.
I saw it in a movie once.
we're
It's
talking
fucking awesome. Dude, what could go wrong? You're on a surfboard with a shotgun shooting at fucking clay pigeons? What's wrong with that?
I mean, I would shoot skeet all day long. Skeet.
Skeet. All
As long as we
fucking
have
day.
the women. I mean, yeah, the people for it. Yeah, I'm down.
Sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't it, though?
A lot of fun. I mean,
Sounds like a perfectly safe hobby.
perfectly safe hobby. Just
Ladies and gentlemen, we can hear we can hear off camera the charming and lovely golden tones of Professor Who Gives a Fuck.
Professor Who Gives a Fuck.
Yeah. I'm not gonna show his beautiful face on camera because his wife would fucking kill me,
If
and
you
she
could
already
find a way
hates me.
for me
so
to
it's
stay
fine.
here, I would love it.
Oh, does she? Oh,
I could
okay,
stay here for
good.
3 months.
So the pills are working.
Yes.
Okay, good. Very good.
And besides, like,
Do I?
shooting from a surfboard has got to be safer than scuba diving past, I don't know, 100 feet.
Nobody cares about scuba diving.
in space.
Where no one can hear you scream.
Scuba diving sucks. I'm gonna just say it. It sucks.
You know what? I think. Okay, so tell me, what do you think about like hobbies that people have that have no fucking professional application possible?
Man, what?
Like, Jesus.
What about surfing though? I mean, every hobby. Yeah, every hobby has a professional application to it. Chang, look at me in my eyeballs. when
Fuck
I tell
you. I've earned no. Don't take this. Don't take this from me.
Every hobby has a professional application.
Am I drooling?
Yeah, you were.
Okay.
You were a little bit, or a
Okay.
lot, but it's okay.
Let me just go
for you.
clean myself up.
So my hobby of stalking women down the street as a professional.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, you just said
I
that.
don't know. Okay. 90% of hobbies have professional application. Surfing.
Are you in pain?
No. I'm actually totally fine.
There. Please just take 2.
I'm totally fine.
4. It's 4. It's fine. No.
I actually
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
come.
I need to.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Very
Are
good.
you
fucking- I'm taking
dispensing?
We just did some ecstasy right now.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No.
we're about to get loose.
Yeah, you're not allowed
fucking,
to do
I'm
that.
in pain. My old bones.
Yeah. I know. Life's rough when you're fucking not even 30.
I feel
Right.
like I'm 45.
Mm-hmm.
38 in my profession.
38 special.
Apparently, I'm really fucking old in Micronesia because they ask me my birthday and I go, oh.
Remember when Dr. Sunshine came by?
Oh, is
And
that
the first night I was like, yeah, if you want to play some music, put on whatever you want. And she's like, 38 special. And I was like, that's a cool broad. Right on. Yeah. Little did I know. I don't know. She likes to hide her coolness, right? She dispenses it in small doses only, you know?
Dude, I don't know if
She
I know
likes to play
Dr.
coy with
Who's
her
Dr.
coolness.
Sunshine? Do I
Huh?
know? Do I know? Oh, duh. I got it.
Who
I
the
got
fuck
that.
else do you know that I would call Dr. Sunshine who listens to 38 special? Who do you know with a vagina who fucking listens to 38 special?
Listen,
Me?
listen.
Like, you could say like Skinnerd or fucking whatever. 38 special is pretty specific because it's like a watered down version of Skinnerd or fucking something like that. You know, it's like
I
an
don't-
AM radio version of, you know.
I've
So I
decided.
thought like, yeah, that
I've
fucking
decided I'm
speaks
not getting
volumes.
involved with your
My exploits.
fools. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
I-
I told you.
I
I
don't wanna
told
get-
you my advice, and you won't take it.
I'm what
said
they call
fuck
an
that.
asshole. You ever heard of an asshole? It's someone who constantly asks for advice, but then they fucking completely ignore it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. Yeah. So we were talking about the idea that, like, you know, if you want to study some fucking retarded bullshit, then that should be on your dime, right? So if you're gonna do something that, okay, and you look at the numbers in the economy, right? Who is sitting at the finance department and going like, oh my God, we need more fucking queer theory analysts? Who's saying that? Oh my God, we're not gonna, we're never gonna fucking get rid of our deficit unless there's more gender studies made. No, fucking no, at all, right? So if you're contributing like in a monetizable and fucking verifiable way, I think that it should be regulated in terms that only that fucking ideology stays far the fuck away, right? So if you're studying biology, if you're studying ideology, can fuck right off, fuck off, right? We need to fucking smoke them out, get them out of the universities. And I think if you're studying a STEM field, right, something that's monetizable, verifiable, and fucking provable, true or false, I think you should, there should be a fucking federal or fucking government, what do they call that? Fucking grants program, and you should cut a break. But if you want to study fucking interpretive dance or fucking queer theory or feminist studies or anything that's followed with the word studies, God bless your cotton socks, but you're fucking paying for it.
Yeah. Oh my God,
but you're
even
fucking
then in
paying
college,
for it.
It's what English studies, social studies, there's a lot of studies behind that, Chang.
Yeah.
A lot.
Right.
So I mean,
So pay for it.
Okay.
Pay for it.
Yeah. I think honestly, yeah.
What the fuck is social studies?
I agree with you.
What is social studies?
From the United States perspective, it
Yeah.
was a lot of studies from other fucking countries,
And
other
cultures.
parts of the world. It really was, yeah.
Like what? For example, like what is that? What is that major? What does it even fucking mean?
Oh, I have no idea what the major.
Neither do they, dude.
I have no idea.
Fucking
what the
neither
major
do
is.
they. No. They're just a fucking pain in the ass who says, look, we're going to fucking demand funding, and if we don't get it, we're going to accuse everybody of being bad people. You're a racist, you're a sexist, you're this and you're that. I'm like, you're
I think
right. You're right about all of that. Now fuck off. No, you're not getting money.
But I agree with you. I think it should be preliminary, like agriculture, engineer, mathematics, and other science. I agree with you. I think they should be prioritized.
Yeah. And they should, and I think that
But
with the right test scores and with the right profile going into undergrad, I think there should be a lot of funding for that, and it shouldn't cost a fucking arm and a leg.
So-
if you're the best of the best and you're fucking brilliant, then yeah.
But
Yeah.
people will pay you to not.
I will say, when it comes to the big government funding and stuff, people do need to look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
Because, like, my person, my fry, we live our lives and we try to do research and we try to learn for, like, post-apocalyptic type of stuff. Like, at the end of the day, you're just a person. You're just another human. Doesn't matter. So I will say funding towards the fundamentals of just living and being alive and what it takes to live, with the whole, like, learning agriculture, learning how to build things, learning how to figure out how to, like, just be alive, does need the most funding.
So you're in fucking total agreement then.
We all agree. Yes.
So like, how does feminist studies teach us how to fucking live off grid and survive and?
But at the same time, you still have to live with another person.
By the way, the people that are encouraging using government resources to fund feminist studies do not want you to fucking live off grid. They want to charge you for fucking bottles of water. They want to stop you from capturing fucking rainwater, right? These are the people that are financing this shit. And my point is, fuck them. Get them the fuck out, right? It's got to stop. It's got to fucking stop. Why the fuck does Nestle charge people if they want to harvest rainwater? That's fucking insane. In another country, Nestle's not even from fucking America, you know? And they come around and they buy lobbyists, they buy fucking, they buy votes in your fucking whatever your fucking government is. But like, it's fucking unbelievable. And they fucking buy the universities because the universities set the tone and they set the fucking, they set the agenda for how people are going to fucking think. Because everybody comes through a fucking education program, licensed as a teacher, and guess what they're slapping on the fucking wall in your 8-year-old's classroom? A fucking genderqueer flag with a brown stripe in it, whatever the fuck that means. And they're like, hey, you got to use my pronouns. Teaching fucking 8-year-olds about that?
It sounds
Jesus
less
Christ.
like a money issue and more like a make it harder to get into these programs issue.
Well, how about if somebody wants to go and study that? That's a hobby. That's a personal agenda of yours. You fucking pay for it. Right?
Is this a personal agenda of yours?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then how do you decipher, like, what is what?
Is mathematics a personal agenda of yours?
No. Okay,
No,
I
it's
agree.
all agreed
I agree.
upon.
I was about
Yeah.
to say that. Yeah,
So that's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
Like
I
STEM fields, if you're a high performer, I think you should fucking go for free. And everybody who's a fucking narcissistic cocksucker who wants to study their fucking hobby on the government's tab can
But
eat a fucking bag of dog
How
shit.
many
Fuck you.
narcissists
You can't
are
delegate
in
that.
science?
Because you don't
A
know.
lot.
Like, what's the difference
Well,
between...
yes, you can monetize it. Yes, you can monetize. You can absolutely monetize that. Who the fuck is contributing to the development of society? Who is contributing to the economy? Right? Not the queer theory people. How many fucking jobs are created? How many trucks cross a bridge because of queer theory? None. Fucking zero. Actually, it fucking interrupts people in their youngest, most vulnerable stage and makes sure that they'll probably never be a fucking productive member of society, right? I mean, that's what the stats support. And they've got a 41% chance of fucking ideation of suicide throughout their life, right? Because somebody on a university campus said, no, we're going to normalize this shit, right? So who the fuck is sitting there cackling away, right? And saying, yeah, this is easy fucking stuff. It's easily monetizable. People with these problems need fucking help, right? Help that must be addressed. And creating fucking normalizing it is not helping. It's not fucking helping anybody, So, I don't know. I just think if you want to fucking go to school, you can study these things and go to school for fucking free. And there should be policies to keep ideologues the fuck away from as far as possible. Now, if you want to study the other shit and you want to be an ideologue, go ahead. And it's on your fucking dime.
You pay for it.
It's on your fucking dime.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I think
agree with
professors
that.
should be fucking paid on a scale, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
what'd you say?
Professors
Class-
should be paid on a scale.
On
Yeah.
scale, depending
Yeah.
on what they're teaching.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hey, so how many people graduated from this program? It's performance based
Yeah.
and it's merit based.
Yep.
How many people graduated from this program went into fields where how hard would that be to track? Super fucking easy. And how many large contracts did they work on? How many large projects? And how much fucking innovation and progress was based on the work of the people that studied in these majors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these professors are contributing greatly to the betterment of society. You're contributing fucking nothing. Enjoy your 40
I
grand.
agree.
I have a question.
Enjoy your 40 grand and fuck
agree
off.
with
I have a question. So, do you consider psychology as a major? So if you go into school and you become a psychology major, for
Oh, it got touchy.
whatever, and like mental health illness,
Mm-hmm.
can you consider a government funding for your psychology major?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to branch that major off into queer theory on your own dime,
Mm-hmm.
like that's just an extra step you want to take.
Mm-hmm.
And you go in full mental illness, but you have a soft spot for the
Well-
queer and gender identity and all that, and you branch it off. Can you consider doing the full mental illness psychology?
Well, how about
Yeah.
this?
It's a good question.
Ask yourself this:
It's a great question.
Is
wow.
is mathematics assailable?
We're not talking
Yes.
about mathematics.
Hang on.
But
Yes, it is.
it is.
Is
Statistician.
yep.
it
Is
We're not
are
talking
you
about
allowed to place in doubt and question mathematics?
Yes.
Yes. Are you allowed to place in doubt and question, let's say, history and politics?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
The whole
we weren't there.
pursuit is based on that. Are you allowed to question and put in doubt psychology? Is psychology assailable? Can you write papers fucking tearing apart, Jean Piaget, or tearing apart fucking Freud and Jung, Carl Jung? Of course, the entire fucking realm of study is based on its being assailable.
But would you fund
which
psychology?
which one? Yes, because it's assailable, and therefore it is a fucking academic pursuit. Now, can we say that every discipline is assailable? That you have the right to openly fucking question and have the same level of inquisition for any major? Really? Queer theory,
So again,
critical race theory.
In agreement.
Is critical race theory assailable?
in agreement. So yeah, I would say that those very small specifics in the realm of psychology, no, you don't have to fund it by itself.
But you know what that means? That means that queer theory is not part of psychology. It's part of fucking propaganda and indoctrination. That's why it's unassailable. That's why you have to handle a totally different set of rules when you're talking about critical race theory or gender theory, because it's fucking bullshit. When you're talking about research, right? If you've ever done research statistics, and I had to do a fucking really horrible research statistical fucking class for my grad program, and oh god, was that fucking hell. When you look at any kind of research method, right? Like an ethnography, for example, right? It looks at how people within certain groups reply to lived experience, one way or the other, And then you look at a critical ethnography. When they put the word critical in there, it doesn't fucking address the rate at which something happened and did not happen.
Yeah.
It addresses how did you feel about what you think happened.
Okay.
So now it's not like, well, black people in the ghetto have this fucking percentage rate of this and that and whatever. Oh, no. How did you feel about what you think was going on?
Yeah.
Now, to your point, maybe there's utility in that, but that's another fucking thing altogether, right? That's talking about, let's not conflate the two and say that people's fucking imaginations and what they think is going on is fucking reality. And that's what's happening right now. They're trying to say like, oh, yeah, that's as real as anything else. That's as real as 2 + 2. No, it's fucking not. No, it's not. And if at the end of the day, you're measurably, verifiably contributing less, then you should, as a professor, you should be paid less. Yeah, that's all. Because we need people to fucking sew up wounds. We need people to build bridges, and we need to get the fuck to work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your feelings aren't fucking working. I don't know. Anyway.
He said, I don't know.
Yeah. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling fucking thirsty. Yeah. What do you say? What do you say? You hit that bell, homeboy.
Oh God.
You can ring my
It's really
bell,
far away.
Ring my bell. That's okay. She can do it. Do you want to ring the bell? Ding.
Ring it. Ring it.
Also,
Ring
this
it,
is
make it sexy.
this thing's broken. Can I fix it?
It's so fun, isn't it?
Thank you.
First time's like the best.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Captain, please.
Captain.
Captain?
Yeah. Barely. Let's go pee-pee.
Sure. Don't mind if I do.
Three, Jameson.
But-
Two captain
You
and
captain?
yeah. And then rest, James.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see what CBC has to say about the.
Oh, we're going back on
Yeah.
rally?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what CBC has to say about that. About them murdering that fucking guy in India. That Indian fella.
Is it burnt
Indian from India.
to you?
Okay, CBC. What the fuck? Oh, God, it's disgusting. I fucking want to puke in my mouth every time I look at this website. It's so fucking horrendous. Good God. So fucking pathetic. God. I can't even talk to people from there anymore. Like, I talk to people from back in Canada, and they're such fucking brainwashed retards. It's unbelievable. You know, they're like, hey, you know, I'm sitting here in my little semi-detached fucking house that cost me $1 million fucking in like fucking 2.5 hours away from any type of civilization. And it's like, nah, I'm living the fucking big life and I'm paying fucking 40% of my salary in taxes. But, you know, me and Shirlene get to go to the fucking...
Shirley.
Me and Shirlene get to go up to the trailer that we have down by some fucking swamp. And that's like... It reminds me of that John Cougar Mellencamp song when it's Pink Houses. And he's like... He's got an interstate in his front yard. He thinks he's got it so good. Like, that's Canadian people. They really think that, wow, this is fucking living. Because they've never been anywhere else. They've never fucking lived anywhere else. And they're like, yeah, this is it. Yeah. Why shouldn't I fucking sit in traffic for fucking ever? And live in a place that's got, like, abundant fucking resources. Unimaginable fucking, you know, potential for prosperity. And why shouldn't I just like hand over all my, you know, my money in taxes and fucking put up with a nanny state fucking psychotic government like anyway. And they keep voting for him. They keep voting for fucking Trudeau. I don't know. So anyway, Canada, go fuck yourself. You're all a bunch of fucking losers. How do you think what do you think about Canada there, Leela? You got a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them down in Florida. They fucking love going there. They love going down there and just fucking
I like a lot of
parading
Canadian
their fat,
artists.
disgusting fucking bodies all over the beach.
I like Canadian artists.
Like who?
Avril
Who's a
Lavigne.
Canadian artist? What?
Avril Lavigne.
Oh.
I mean, Justin Bieber's cool, I guess, but I was never like obsessed with him.
That's what I.
But I like
that's
some
exactly
of his
what
music.
I say every time I see Justin Bieber. I'm like, this dude is fucking cool.
There's a artist that it's not like super crazy well known, but she goes by Lights, and she's really cool. She's from Canada. I have a friend. I've never met him.
Would you consider Justin
life.
Bieber a Canadian artist?
Well, he's
Yes.
born in Canada, so I don't fucking know.
Born in
Nor do I
Canada.
care. But he's from Canada, so fuck it.
He's
like
Canadian.
whatever.
But he was never famous in Canada. Like he wasn't famous in Canada, and then he went.
Stupid Americans made it famous.
So yeah, he's,
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
he's
if it
famous in
wasn't
America,
for-
but
if it wasn't for YouTube and fucking
his
Usher
mom.
His mom.
and Usher, like he would still be. He'd be sitting in a fucking dorm room with an acoustic guitar banging fucking
Well,
co-eds right now.
All the
he would be-
Canadians
Yeah,
I've met,
he wouldn't be famous at all.
all the Canadians
So,
I
like,
met
all of this,
don't
like,
want to be in
yo,
Canada.
girl,
So
yeah, you.
I'm
yeah,
not-
girl,
I'm not
that's
being-
American shit. That's not ours. He's yours now.
is Canada really yours too, though? Because every Canadian I've ever met hates Canada
Yeah.
and doesn't want to be
Yeah,
there.
they're called enlightened people.
So
Yeah, they're called smart.
what you want from me is to say, "Oh, Canada sucks."
Have you been there? You
When
have,
I,
right?
when I was 2,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember it.
Oh
I've
yeah.
been to
Did you get
Moncton.
did you get arrested?
Moncton.
It was 1997.
Jesus.
I went to Canada.
Good
I've been to
Lord.
Moncton one time.
I wasn't even born yet.
One time,
Bull.
Moncton.
You went
It's
to
pretty
Moncton?
much America.
Why?
Moncton, Canada.
What did you do? Why would they want to punish you like that?
BB King. My older brother opened up for him on his last show.
Oh,
We
BB
went to
King
Ontario.
Died after that. Yeah, it was wild.
Ontario
great,
is a
though. It was great.
fucking shithole.
And my parents wanted to go there. I don't know. They're from Ohio.
Ew. Ohio.
I think they just wanted to feel better about being from Ohio.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's go to a
I was
way
born
shittier
in
place.
Ohio.
Let's go to fucking
I don't like it.
Ontario, which sucks. Fucking sucks. It's the worst place in Canada. Ontario's
Yeah,
fucking horrible.
my friend that I knew, I don't know where he like was born or anything, but he moved to Vancouver so he could be closer to PAX.
Oh, fucking BC, British Columbia or British
it's a
Cambodia.
great
I don't know what the
place.
fuck it
No,
is,
it's
but
Colombia.
whatever. They just fucking legalized small amounts of all drugs.
Yes.
So you can sit in the fucking park apparently and just like sell heroin and cocaine.
Amazing.
Do you think so?
Okay.
Do you? No. Like, what do you really? What do you
Ooh,
think? What do you
okay,
think?
the war on drugs, how much has it actually helped? Has it
Helped
actually
what?
helped the war on drugs? No.
Has it helped what?
It hasn't helped anybody.
Has it helped what? No. How? In what sense? In what sense?
In what sense it's increased the profit margin of said drugs being sold illegally in said countries. We're talking about the United States, Canada right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you legalize it, it kind of diminishes the profit margin of said drugs in said countries.
I will
No,
agree.
because so
How
Because
does it?
okay,
if
so-
you're
do that?
if you're a user, you're gonna do it
No,
anyway.
but for weed, for example, right? But before I came to Macronesia, right? Before I whatever happened, then I got a permit to grow weed legally.
I think. Can we just?
Yeah, let's take
As Tag would say, stick a pin in that, because I think I
Let's
need to
stick a
cleanse
pin
the
in-
palate, because I did mention Ontario more than once,
me
and
up.
now I feel like, yeah,
Fuck me up.
I feel like I just got a mouthful of dolphin shit.
Well, let's go right now.
Cheers. Yikes. God damn. Shots are good when you don't fucking step on them like every other place in this town.
Yeah.
You ever go in someplace and you pound some shots and they're so fucking easy to drink? Because they're stepping on them. They're fucking watering down the booze.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never have that problem here. Eee,
Oh,
good
God.
lord. Yowza. So, you were saying.
Okay, so I'm not saying right now. Ugh,
He's dying.
fucking dying.
You'll be okay.
But anyway, we're talking about Canada and how it's not a great place because nobody wants to be in Canada.
Don't puke. No. Well, no. I mean, people do want to be in Canada. If you're from fucking China or Pakistan or India, if you're from a place that's like way fucking worse, then yeah, they fucking love it. Because then they get to Canada and they're like, oh, fucking control my life and fucking, you know. Most of the time, they're people with either lots of money or no fucking money at all. And guess who pays no taxes at all?
The rich.
People with lots of money or fucking no money at all, right? So they're like, fuck this. But like the middle class, they flip the bill for fucking everything. So
Okay.
people that actually made Canada a fucking great place to be in the you know, post-war economy up until like the 1980s and even the 90s, fuck them now, because two things: either corporate interests and the government are like, hey, Canadian whitey, fuck you. Do you know how many fucking Chinese and Indians I can get for your fucking entitled ass? You better shut your fucking mouth, live in your rented fucking semi-detached house, don't own anything, and shut the fuck up. Because I can get 3 fucking Pakistani families for the price of you, right? I don't care what your fucking dad did. I don't care what your granddad fucking did. Yeah, shut your fucking mouth, enjoy eating bugs and have nothing, or we're going to replace you with fucking, you know, people from countries that are way shittier
That
will come and say like, this is awesome, right? And that's the whole attitude, right? I went back for 2 years and I was like, I can't fucking stand it here. Jesus, people are so fucking brainwashed, and they suck the dick of the fucking the hand that's fucking strangling them to death. It's unfucking real. Unfucking real. I even see people on social media, and I know that their parents like actually escaped hellscapes. They escaped like fucking places that were on fire, places with crazy fucking psychotic, like militaristic regimes and stuff like that. But now, the next generation, my age, they're all fucking brainwashed. And they're like, well, yeah, me and Charlene going up to the lake house. Yeah, we don't know nothing, but yeah, it's all fucking hunky-dory. It's like, fuck, man. What a fucking nightmare. What an absolute fucking nightmare. But anyway, speaking of absolute fucking nightmares, the reason I was poking around on that CBC site, right? Is because this fucking dude, this guy from India, I don't know what the fucking deal is, but they just fucking murdered this dude. They just murdered. Remember that Khashoggi guy? That guy that got fucking murdered and dismembered in like the Saudi embassy? Yeah. And they brought his body out in like fucking plastic Glad bags? Yeah. You remember that? I think it was a similar fucking thing. And, I don't know. Maybe I got to go on a different thing. I don't know. Maybe Google won't fucking let me. Google says no. Indian diplomat, maybe. Murdered in Canada. Canada, right. New Delhi. Is that what I was saying? Delhi? Is that how you say it?
In Ottawa? Yeah.
Ottawa?
This mic is on.
Oh, yeah, I turned it down. Because you keep
kidding.
taking your fucking headphones off, and then you crash the headphones down on top of the mic, and it goes... But anyway, that's all right.
Shit. Yeah. No,
That's okay.
not all right.
But,
no, I haven't.
so
I don't
Delhi
know
asked
about that
Ottawa to
conversation.
reduce its diplomatic presence after this fuckface of a potential link between Indian agents and the murder in June. Oh, fuck, it was a while ago. Hardeep. That's a good name, though, right?
Hardeep.
Yeah. You go on a date, you go on a first date with a chick, and she's like, hey, so what's your name? Hard Deep. Hard Deep.
How deep?
Yeah. Fucking hard deep.
Fucking hard.
There was a guy who used to work, his name is Amandeep. And they're like, what's his name? And I was like, his name answers the age-old question. How deep? A man deep. Remember that guy? Anyway, hard deep. Fucking right.
No, honestly, I have no idea.
That sounds like a cool guy, man. I want to fucking hang out with this guy.
I have
Where
no
is he?
idea
Oh,
what
yeah,
goes on,
fuck, he
though.
got murdered.
But I have no idea what goes on in Canadian land.
Yeah, probably not.
It is, you know.
It's
so
too bad they murdered him because I want to fucking hang out with the guy. His name's
shot
Hard Deep.
outside a Sikh temple.
Hard Deep saying, 45 shot outside a Sikh temple in British Columbia.
This just happened.
Yeah. Hey, so the fucking Canadian government taking everybody's guns away, apparently that's working.
Yeah.
You saw that little fucking cocksucker Trudeau standing up and going like, from now in Canada, there's no buying or selling of any handguns. And all the fucking brainwashed cunts are standing up going like, oh yeah. Because, you know, law-abiding fucking pistol owners in Canada are responsible for so much crime, right? Like, really? Is that who shot fucking Hardeep Singh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
Some guy who's like a member of a fucking gun range, some guy who's legally, right? But that's the thing. And where does this all start? Fucking universities. Because they train the teachers, and the teachers get to fucking... The teachers get to fucking tell children what to think. Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Chang.
But anyway, yeah.
I do have to
What?
pardon myself from this
Why?
podcast.
Why? Where are you going?
Duty calls.
What?
I got a call.
What does it mean? Booty calls? What?
Oh,
Booty calls? What the fuck does that even mean?
duty calls.
Look, man,
But-
I'm not urban like you. I don't know
But
what the fuck these
I do
things
have
mean.
somebody to step in for me, though,
Do you?
if you don't mind.
Who's that?
It's a man
Huh?
sitting over there.
Is he hard and deep?
He is very hard and deep.
No, he's
And he
not
did
allowed.
indeed not get shot a couple days ago.
No, he's not.
But he's
Him?
Yeah.
No, he's not allowed.
Really?
Yeah, he'll get in trouble. No.
Yeah, but he's for it.
No.
He wants it.
No.
I don't know how long
No.
it's been, but
Okay, so
I
Lisa.
mean,
Yeah. I think we can wrap it up.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up.
This is me.
I want to say
Signing
thanks
off.
to I want to say thanks to Dylan for his fucking unflinching manhood in the face of
Unflinching
obligations.
Manhood in front
And,
of obligations.
Yeah, in treating his responsibilities with true diligence and respect. Faggot. Excuse me, could you not touch the fucking team members, please?
Of course. Never.
And
You don't want fucking 210 pounds of fucking old man flying at you.
200. You're
Yeah.
210?
I'm fucking faster than I look.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, you're 210.
Yeah.
She's replacing me.
Yeah.
Leela
You're replacing
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway.
and my makeup.
I want to thank everybody for being here. We're going to reconvene tomorrow around the same time with our the second incarnation of
Tiffany.
Stephanie before they vacate and go on a month-long world tour for book signing and basically assailing. Never mind.
It'll
all
be
right.
great.
He
It'll be a
said,
great
"Never
show.
mind."
Good show. Thanks,
Cheers.
everybody. Peace out,
Thanks,
motherfuckers.
Chang. Peace out.